What's up, my turtleloons, my turtlicious turtle gang? We're gonna be playing a magical game called King's Quest. It's not super mainstream, but it's I don't know if I should say it's up there with Sly Cooper, but it's freaking magical. I mean, look at the art. It's kind of like a strategy game. You gotta figure out what you're supposed to do, what you're supposed to look at, what you're supposed to pick up, where you're supposed to go, what you're supposed to say. But it's got some action in there too, like you can shoot goblins, stuff like that. So we're gonna go down in this well. Yeah, and that's I'm opening my mirror, hitting square, and it shows you what items you have. We don't have anything right now. And yeah, I was just kind of wandering around trying to figure out what to do. Sometimes it gets confusing, but obviously I'm supposed to go into this well, so finally figured that one out.
I had not been back there in years, but it was the last place left to look.
So right here, there's a mattress. Figured I'm gonna go over and move that. And it works.
It was not exactly as I remembered it, but it wasn't all that different either.
I just love the storytelling aspect of this game. It can get stressful though, I'm not gonna lie. I've played through chapter 4 5 years ago, and
Two odd contraptions guarded the lost treasure. I would have to turn one and see what happened.
I spent needless hours trying to figure out what to do on some of them. For example, this right here.
And that's what would have happened if I turned the left switch.
So snarky. So yeah, sometimes you just gotta guess and hope that you don't get, impaled onto a wall by a mattress.
Buckets, barrels, butter churns, and beds were jammed into every nook and cranny of that cave. It all seems so familiar.
What kind of weirdo is stashing beds in caverns?
Wait. Hold on, Grandpa. I don't remember this part of the story. Beds hanging from stalactites?
We'll get there, Gwendolyn. Don't worry. No detail in this story will be overlooked. Now, where was I? Ah, yes. As I treaded through the river of rumbling trundles, I feared I knew the source of that deafening wind. Nestled beneath a slumbering pile of teeth and claws was...
Fabled mirror.
Oh, so you remember this part of the story.
Well, dragons are my favorite.
Do you want to tell this part?
Yes. King Edward sent me, the greatest knight in all of Daventry, on a quest to return his stolen mirror. A gigantic, hulking beast of a dragon was the last thing in my way to... My way, too. Add a shinier hat to my collection. So the missing handle was booby-trapped? What did you do?
Well, I used my cleverness to outsmart the trap. Then I used my cleverness to hide.
Go! Get in there! Get in bed!
Luckily, that half-blinded beast never noticed me in bed.
A dragon's eye must be really hard to pierce with an arrow. At archery lessons, I can barely hit a hay bale.
It is indeed a feat only for skilled archers.
Yeah, so there's some spots like this where you just have no idea what's going on or what you're supposed to do, but you just gotta put your thinking cap
Even though the bed
on.
was very comfortable, this was no time to hide under the covers.
No sleeping. So I kind of just searched around.
I tried to turn that crazy contraption, but it was missing a handle. Someone tampered with it, creating some silly conundrum.
So that thing was missing a handle. Little did I know I had the handle in my items list already.
Volumes of old books with foreboding titles clutter the shelves of that strange bedroom.
Usually you can pick something
How to
up when you
tame a
zoom in
dragon,
like this.
breaking the spirit of hideous beasts. Amateur spells to impress your friends with. No books about recovering missing handles, though.
Yeah, but there is nothing to pick up there. Just wait till we get outside on the next video. It's absolutely gorgeous scenery. The artwork in this game is magnificent. Like if there were a heaven, that would be heaven. This game. Not right now, obviously. This doesn't look very appealing, but once we get outside, I promise you. So I had the wooden handle. I must have picked that up along the way. I still don't remember picking that
What
up.
did you use to fix the broken switch?
Must be all the Zoloft I'm on.
The dragon's chains were coiled around a gigantic switch mounted to the cave wall.
But hey, if you haven't subscribed yet, really want you to join the Turtle Gang. We're about to get to
This
1,000
cave seemed
subs.
to be filled with failed adventures.
About to get to 1,000 subscribers. And it's just gonna get fun after that. That's when YouTube lets you do the chat emojis and the memberships and everything else. You can really build a community around it. Try and save Sly from
After
Egypt.
he briefly basked in the sun, the narcoleptic dragon went back to snoring.
I probably sleep all day too, if Amira was my only friend.
Play some other games, Ratchet and Clank, more of this. Get to this dragon here next time. Float down the river. That'll be fun next time. Alright, I'll see y'all later.